Hello everybody and welcome to day 81 of my high school video journal. So today I'll be talking about two systems, the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system. So now both of these systems are in our brain, right? Prefrontal and limbic. Limbic being in the back and prefrontal being in the front, like kind of the name says. Now the prefrontal cortex, both have really opposing jobs. The prefrontal cortex is more of our thinking side of our brain, the part of the brain which thinks, the part of the brain which makes rational decisions, which looks at, hey, I have an assignment due in 5 hours. I should probably focus my stuff on this. It's very thoughtful. Whereas the limbic system, not that much. More so, the limbic system likes to do whatever is the best at that moment. It doesn't care about 5 hours later, it cares about right now. The limbic system definitely just wants the right now enjoyment. And that's where dopamine, procrastination, all of this kind of arises. Us listening to the limbic system as it's kind of basically hypnotizing us into thinking, yeah, it's fine. I'll get to my task due in 5 minutes, in 3 hours. I'll right now play my game. I'll scroll through YouTube. Now the reason this happens is of course something related to just drugs or more like alcohol. Think about it. When people drink alcohol, they get this sudden rush of energy, make them happier, make their moods elevated. Kind of the same thing which is happening with the limbic system. It's making us happier, which is a good thing, of course. We do want to be happy. Helps our mental health be better. But if you think about it, our mental health will start going down because you're going to start rushing to do this task due in 2 hours. And we could have gotten 5 hours to do it if we didn't listen to the limbic system. Now, many people will think that, hey, I should just not listen to the limbic system. And now that might be true for some people. It's not true for everybody. More so, majority of people in the world succumb to the limbic system. They listen to it and they follow its directions. Now, of course, there's many ways to, I guess, succumb the limbic system's control, beat it, and that's called mind control. This is where everything which I've been talking about dopamine, mind control, procrastination comes in place. It's about protecting yourself, giving your prefrontal cortex some power here, letting that limbic system not take over you all the time, and you're the one in charge. Now, of course, this is very hard. If you are getting older, your limbic system will get more stronger because you've been listening to it for so long, so its power will definitely get stronger. Because a person who drank alcohol one day versus a person who's drinking alcohol for 10 years, there's going to be a very difference on how they're going to quit. The person who just drank it for one day, he won't care that much because he just drank it for a day, just a taste maybe. But the person who's been drinking it 10 years, he's been drinking it every day, maybe every month. And now it's kind of, if you just remove it and snatch it from his life, it will feel completely different and just something that will be very distraught the guy. But in the end, what I'm trying to talk about here is that the limbic system is where our mind is wanting the most happiness at that exact moment. Whereas the prefrontal cortex, it's thinking rationally. It's thinking, I have a task due in 5 hours, I have a task due in 10 hours, I have a task due in 5 minutes. I have to complete this. This is the more important task. Now, sometimes in life or death situations, the prefrontal cortex will win. But most of the time, it's the limbic system. Now, I'm not saying that the limbic system is all bad. Both these systems of our brain have helped us to get where we are today. In the nomad times, we need a limbic system for the quick rational decisions. We don't care about thinking for that long. If a lion's about to attack us, we need to listen to the limbic system. But if you're trying to think on how to fight the cold, find fire, something like that, we need our prefrontal cortex. Both are very important and it should be used maybe 75 to 25 in normal days work. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.